All right, guys, what's going on? I know I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, but I had to do this one. I hope the audio is good. Somebody tell me the audio is good. Um, I got the man right here. The guy, I don't know if you guys remember that first video we did together
5 years ago.
5 years ago. You were in training still, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Yeah, you were still in training.
Still in training.
And you had just gotten your license. No, you were in the training and you about to get your license, and then, or you had got your license. I can't remember. Was it TNT or PSD?
It was PSD.
PSD, and then he went and got his own truck. He went company, and then he went lease.
No, I went lease right away.
Oh, you went lease right away.
Right out.
Oh, you went lease right away.
Right away.
But after you went lease, you went and got your lovely wife to ride with you.
That would be me.
Oh man, that was now. It's been 5 years, guys. How old are you now?
68.
68. You looking good, man.
Feeling good.
That's what's up. Oh man. So you've been leasing. You can tell me the good, the bad, the ugly. You can tell me whatever you want, man. This is you. To express how it's been for you, how it's going for you, you guys. And yeah. So let me see. Is the audio good, guys? Hey, good morning, man. What's up, Truck Crespo?
Somebody said, "Oh, Smack, you alive?"
Yes. So the reason we're here is because with the background, it kind of predict the future a little bit, because he's been here 5 years and he's on his way to get his own plaque.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, I was looking at the. I think I'm right somewhere around 2/3 of the way.
So 1,000,000-mile safe driving plaque. When I first got that was big. I mean, because when I first came, I looked at all these plaques in the walls and stuff. It's like, man, what do I have to do to get one of these? And I got one, and you're on your way to get yours.
Yeah.
So tell me, man, after 5 years, how has it been?
It's been good. It's been good. It's had some downs, but it's been more ups than downs. It's been real good.
Now the downs, is it something that you see on a yearly basis, or is that something?
No, more in cycles. And you know the business.
Right.
Once you learn the business, everything is not going to be hunky-dory all the time. And once I got out there and I learned where the good trade lanes were, where the consistent loads were, then I had more control of my money.
That's good. So now, as far as dispatchers, same dispatcher?
Same dispatcher.
Okay. You don't have to say the name.
We had some good advice.
Go ahead.
From the beginning, we went to a different fleet manager right after I did my TNT.
So you didn't stay with the trainer's dispatcher?
No.
All right.
No, went with, and we've been with him ever since. And it's been a very good relationship.
Okay.
Here's your advice.
Let me see. Everybody, you have to go make that money. Saw your first white truck on the road a month ago. No, I don't. I have the white truck anymore, Jim. So, with the ups and downs, you're still here. How are you liking it? I mean,
on a scale?
yes. From 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I would give it 9.2.
9.2. If there was something you could change about this whole process, what would you change?
Having more control of your of the work itself, and what I mean by that is more control of your loads. And you've seen the cycles of they try different things to giving drivers control of the more access to the load board, and where you can pick and choose what you want. I wish there was more of a permanent system where we had that kind of access.
So if you could change something, you said you would change the control we have towards the loads and stuff. Let me ask you this: has the money been good?
It's been good.
So,
I have.
so if the money has been good, do you still want control? I mean, obviously we all want control of the loads, but if the money has been there consistently, like you're telling me it has,
Why do you need control is your question?
yeah. I mean,
Well, there's always the good, the bad, and the ugly in the mix. And I guess what I mean when I say that the money is good, I have a good fleet manager, and he is taking care of us.
if you guys give me some money, I'll tell you who it is. I'm just kidding.
You give me the money. And I remember one of the things that when we had a discussion, I said my truck number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's my truck number, but it's not my name. Mm-hmm. So right away we begin to develop a relationship, and even though it's the fleet managers are over here, dispatchers over here, and you out there running around, you're not just a number that they're just pushing to fill a load billet that needs to be filled. I have needs, and so we work those things out the best they can. Now, in that light, it works. But when you don't have that relationship, it doesn't work, because then you become a number, and that number is just being put in a place where it's needed. Of course, this is the company. You're fulfilling the needs of the company, and that is to get the load for that customer and take it to where it needs to be delivered. You can't forget that.
Okay.
But the driver becomes a very intricate part of that decision making, and that's what has worked.
Okay, and that's good. That's good that it's worked for you. And I'm sure for a lot of people, there's bumps that they have on the road, on the process that they, with the fleet managers and stuff. And you was able to divert from one of those speed bumps right off the rip because you went and switched. You didn't want the TNT trainers dispatcher, so you got a different one, and that's good. So let me ask you this about the wife. Was the wife always going to be in the picture? Meaning, was she always how do I ask this? Was she always a thought of she's going to be on a truck, or was this something that happened as it went along?
It happened.
Oh, it happened. Okay. That's good. That's good. So
I mean, over time, yes, it happened because he decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and he gave me a 2-week window. I knew 2 weeks before he was actually coming to Springfield. So I didn't have a vision. I didn't have any insight. I didn't have any oversight. I didn't have any information, period, that he's just going to go drive. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't have myself in the picture at
See,
all.
I was already retired.
It was him. This is what he wanted to do. Does that make sense?
I got you. But what?
Over time, he said, "Oh, you're gonna go out with me," and I did in 6 months. It only took me 6 months.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yes.
That's track record for me. So it took me 6 months. Got on the first truck. Got here in Springfield. I forgot where we went, but the first trip we had to go through these mountains. I don't know what that road is. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, okay, this is just too much. This is too much. But but I survived.
Well, that's good. You're still here.
And I'm not out 12 months. You know, I have to pick my time. Somebody's got to be home, take care of the house, right? So, you know, I back up a little bit, go back home, do some things, and come back out, you know. That's kind of how it works.
That's good. That's good. That is something I'm sure a lot of people would like, because, you know, to have you, your spouse, your partner, your wife, your husband on the road with you, on and off, or just as one would want, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome, and I think that's, you know, good, and I'm sure it's helped you along this whole process as well.
Oh yeah. When she decided to come, because when from the beginning, the whole approach, this is a business.
Oh yeah.
And when she bought into it, then she became part of the business. She takes care of
everything.
Everything except the driving.
Except the driving.
All offices on the truck, all offices at home.
Yeah.
She takes. I don't have to deal with taxes. All I do is.
That's
drive.
all he does.
That's all I do.
Wow.
And even basically, if I'm not on the truck, I'm really still on there in the spirit, because I prep all his meals. You know, whatever schedule he's on, I'm on the same schedule. If he has a 2 a.m. pickup, I'm up. If he has a 4 a.m. pickup, I'm up. I'm on the same schedule. So it keeps me connected, even if I'm not physically on the truck.
Yeah.
I'm still connected. Does that
That's
make
what's
sense?
up. That's what's up. Yes.
And then you kind of figure out, okay, what works better if I'm on the truck? Oh, I forgot to do this. This will be good for this. You know what I mean? And I get better and better the more I'm on the truck. I'm like, I got all these ideas, you know, what we can do.
Now some of them.
Now, do you guys take time off certain areas to visit certain spots, or you just kind of go with?
We see friends.
We
see
do.
friends
We
on the
do.
way.
Matter of fact, I think.
We were in Florida the last time.
Yeah, we was
saw
in
some
Florida.
friends.
Matter of fact, I don't know how long ago, but a couple of times we have parked, come up here,
Oh, yeah,
Springfield,
parked
the truck.
And-
Because Beverly's from Arkansas, she has people, her family are in Arkansas too. We just rent a car.
Just rent a car and drive to
and
Little
drive
Rock
down there. I mean, in fact, we're getting ready to do it
in a couple of weeks.
in a couple of weeks, because her aunt, one of the
Her
aunts
birthday.
she's having a birthday.
So we're gonna
And
go
we're
to the
gonna
birthday.
go to the birthday.
So we kind of fix our schedule around like family events, graduations. I got nieces and nephews graduating from high school and college,
Yeah.
you know, in the next couple of months. So we just kind of say, oh, we're going to stay out 5 weeks, you know, so be ready to go,
things work.
you know, and we just make it work.
I tell you what, guys, if you ask me, John Gray has got it made. He's got it made. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm listening. I'm sitting here listening. I'm thinking, I was like, man, really? Okay. I'm like, man, that's good though. That's good. That's good that you guys are able to share those moments together and stuff, and not just you be at home while he's driving.
All right.
Now, I heard you say you prep his meals.
Yeah.
So you cook on the truck, or?
Well, I prep things and freeze. Like I cook chicken, I freeze it, and you know he'll kind of have his good meals,
All
and
I have to
then
do is just throw
just
them
open
out.
it, put it in the microwave, whatever. I've been doing that for like 5 years.
Yeah, we've been doing it.
You know, so that he can have wholesome meals, and I know by the second week it's gone, and I know it's just gonna be sandwiches and tuna, whatever, but that's okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, sandwiches can only go so far.
I know.
Right.
Oh my God! I remember one time I told my wife, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna give me some sandwiches, some lunch meat and whatnot." Man, after 3 days.
You're like, I'm done. I'm done.
It gets old.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
So, second lease. You're on your second lease, right?
Yeah. This is second truck, and in fact, we're into the third year of it, so we're getting ready to make some decisions
Okay.
on
Okay.
what's next. You don't wait till the lease is over to make that decision.
It's true.
Because, and in fact, I just talked to you about that, because one of the things, if you're wanting to buy or keep leasing, you need to keep up with what the company is doing.
Absolutely.
Because some of their policies have changed.
Yes.
They're not financing like they were when I first got here. For depending on what you want to do, you might have to go outside now and get your own financing. So we're looking at and getting ourselves prepared to do those things. If we have to go outside and get financing, then we'll be ready to do that.
Oh,
As from what we hear, guys, he's very good at trip planning.
oh, absolutely. He's the best.
That's good. That's
He
good.
is. He studies it actually. When he gets a load assignment, he studies it. You know, like,
Now, with you on the truck,
yes.
what is the one thing that you dislike the most of being on the truck? Whether it would be having to get up at 2 a.m.
That's it. You got it. Bingo. That's the only thing. I mean, I really don't mind. I think he minds more than I do, because I don't care. I just, throw on some sweats and run to the ladies' room. I really don't mind, but I think he minds more than, you look at it, I think he minds more than I do.
Well,
I'm good. I mean, really, I'm good.
Yeah.
I take my flashlight if it's like some
she don't
bummy place,
complain much.
you know.
But I do try to accommodate,
Yeah.
because
I would too. Yeah.
it's my right.
Yes.
Excuse me, and I want to, like when I go into a truck stop, I try to get in well-lit areas.
Yeah.
He does
And I
good.
try to get closer to the fuel aisles where she can have when she wants to go to the restroom or go to the store and get whatever. I don't have to get up
And go with me.
What do you like the most?
I love the road. I love the riding. I love to see the places.
Speaking of places, we start doing this thing. We look for these little niche businesses.
Oh yeah, like mom and pops and things like
Yeah.
that. We found a bakery in where were we?
I think it was up in
Wisconsin?
I think it was either
Minnesota
Wisconsin
somewhere.
I think it was Minnesota.
But it was called
Nelson's.
Nelson's Brothers,
Yeah, Nelson Brothers.
and they have fritters this huge.
I know somebody on there has been
And
there.
absolutely.
They got apple
and they're on
fritters that are
Instagram,
like-
so you gotta check them out.
That are like this.
I mean,
Big, huge
fresh
donuts.
bakery goods that when I went to Dunkin' Donuts 2 days ago, I'm like, I can't eat this.
Yeah.
It was so bad because I've had the so good. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
We look for little places.
And
like that.
Starbucks, we know where all the Starbucks and Chipotle, we know where all those places are. We got a little niche where they have truck parking actually. That's in Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
A little place in Ohio with truck. So we like, okay, we're going through here. We can get some lunch. We can get some coffee.
We're not from Texas, but we have a kind of a fetish for Texas barbecue.
Oh yeah, we did find a Texas
And we-
barbecue place in Amarillo.
Yeah, in Amarillo, the Mitches.
Oh man, I tell you, I'm getting hungry already.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That sounds like
we look for little places.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
do. It's fun.
We mark them. Go on Google Maps, put a heart by it, and when we through there, we'll stop there again.
Right.
yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yes. Man, it's sounds like you guys have it made for real. Man, you find all these little spots to eat at, mama and pops.
Yeah.
If not, you got some prep meals in the truck,
Absolutely.
and you got the wife taking care of the back haul. John Gray's taking care of the wheel.
Yeah, go get me something to drink. Had to pop out of the seat, go to the fridge, get him a ginger ale. I'm like, honey, you need anything else? No, that's good, I'm good. So, I'm helping him as he drives. So that's why he can just drive. Because he doesn't have to get out of that seat. Right?
Now you're both of your trucks have been Freightliners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I like the Freightliner. It's been good to me. And I think we had talked about this a while back, but semis are not new to me prior to this because I grew up around it. My father drove.
Oh, yeah.
My oldest brother drove. So both of them were big Freightliner fans. So I'm kind of partial to Freightliners.
Well,
I like them.
Yeah, they're good trucks.
My thing is the space up front. I need that space. I don't need to be that close to him while he's driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm doing
She
things.
uses all the space.
But I like the big body. You know, I like that big body.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I do.
So, John, with all the success you have here, that you've had and going to have, continue to have, what would you say to the people, the newcomers, the guys looking to get into the industry?
Study it. Not only from, what you can get over social media, that type of thing, but talk to the people who work in it, and follow. You'd be surprised. A lot of them, they'll talk to you. You don't have to necessarily go truck stop or anything like that, but a lot of folks work right there with where trucks come, docks. Talk to them if you're interested,
Right.
and I'm sure they will give you the no kidding, nitty gritty. Might be a lot of partiality to companies, because one of the things I hear folks say, well, don't go with a large company or don't go with this company. You find the company that fits your business profile.
Absolutely.
And what I mean by business profile, what is it you want to do
Right.
in trucking? Do you want to drive semis, or you may want to drive an expediter truck?
Right.
I met some of those folks, and it's a whole different community.
Yeah.
That's out there.
It is.
And find what you think is your niche, and then pursue it. Because there's a lot of things you can do in trucking. A lot. You can drive cross country.
Right.
You can drive
Local.
and do what they call the last mile, or you can do the long mile like we do. We started, and we live in Virginia. We picked up a load in North Carolina when we started this run. Picked up a load in North Carolina. Went to Washington State. Came, picked up another load in Washington State. Came down to.
Where did we get that? Mississippi?
Yeah, was going to Mississippi, but we got stuck up on I-80.
Oh yeah, Salt Lake City.
And fortunately, we were right there at the Salt Lake City
Terminal. So that's
But I-80 has been a mess. Weather, that's something to deal with. And then we went from there to here.
yes.
Yeah, we picked up a load on the way, and then we dropped it pretty much locally here.
Yeah.
And we're here getting ready to pick up something else and move on.
So, Beverly,
Yes.
has the question or thought come up or cross your mind as far as you driving?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was the question. I knew it before you even. No, I'm not driving. Absolutely.
Okay.
We cannot have two drivers in our house. I've
heard that before, but go ahead.
No, seriously. Because I take care of everything. So how will I be able to take care of everything? I mean, I'm not talking about the truck business, but my business, my house business, and drive, and prep, and it's too much. Like now, if he wants me to drive, I don't want to just say I decided to drive. Then he gets nothing. It'll be sandwiches and tuna every day.
Okay.
It's a trade-off, right?
Yes. Okay. I can see it then. Okay. Then so
He'll have to choose.
Beverly's definitely not driving, guys. Because I've had couples tell me, "Oh, I'm not gonna drive," and end up driving. Their partner end up driving. But with what you just said, no, I wouldn't let you drive either.
No. I'm good. I'm good. But you have to choose whether you want to eat by your hands or you want to eat by my hands.
I choose your hand.
Yes.
You know.
So okay. So like I said, it sounds like you guys are locked in with what you guys have going. It's going good for you guys, and I'm happy for you guys.
Oh, thank you, Junior.
I'm happy that you got your wife on the truck with you because a lot of people would like that. A lot of people would like that, but not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it is what it is.
It's different.
Right.
It's different for every couple. It's different. It's different.
And if I were to look at you now, you look no different than what you did back then, man. Except for the
Yeah,
you trying to
He trying to catch it with you.
yes,
Junior.
I see that.
Oh, with you, Junior.
Oh
Yeah.
man. No, but you guys, I'm happy again. I'm happy for you guys
Thank you.
and much more success for you guys and stuff. And again, look forward to the day you get your flag,
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000,000-mile, clean, safe driving flag.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, again, guys, this is John Gray, 5 years later, here at Prime. Still strong, still doing it, still making money. Now he's got his wife helping, making money, and not eating sandwiches and tuna. I'm sure he's eating steak and chicken and all that.
Oh, he is. Yes, he is.
So again, he's on his second lease, and he's in the deciding factor of what's going to happen next, because that's what you want to do. You want to plan ahead for your next move.
Yeah.
You don't wait to the last minute and whatnot for that to happen. So thank you guys for doing this.
Thank you.
And hopefully somebody watches this and says, man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Anybody can do this. You just got to want to do this.
Yeah.
And like John said, you have to find a company that best suits you and fits you for your needs and your wants. Is what I usually say as well. So, guys, any last words, guys?
Hey, Happy New Year.
All right.
And you can consult me. All the wives consult me. I'll help you out.
That's what's up.
I'll make it easy. I'm going to probably write a book, too.
Yeah, you should.
Trucker's Wife. How's that sound? The Trucker's Wife?
You should open up an Instagram.
Oh, Junior, you give me some ideas.
Yeah, we're gonna talk off
we don't
camera.
talk about that.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Thank you for watching Update with John Gray and his wife. Thank you for tuning in. And we're here in Springfield, and we're out.
Peace.
That was good.